大家好。
I don't think Runjin and Chunlo should be added to Wavy. I love the boys, but I don't think they need to be added to Wavy. I think they should go into U with Jeno and Jaemin and wait for another group to debut that they can lead. Because I don't think Jeno and Jaemin joining U after they graduate Dream is a bad thing. Like I saw people on Twitter suggest that they should join NCT 127. Why would they ever do that? They would be pushed to the back, get no lines, and not be considered real members of 127 by like half the fandom. U is the best place for them right now. While I am hyping it up already, let me add that NCT U is the best concept for a group out of all 4 NCT units. Is it being used to its full potential? LOL, no, not at all, but maybe when the Dreamies graduate and everyone smartens up and realizes Wavy is a part of NCT, we will have cool crossovers and unique concepts come out of it. By now you've probably realized that I like NCT Dream's graduation system. It's a great idea. It lets teenagers be small and young and sweet, and then when they are no longer babies they get to grow up and join other units. They don't need to have a Disney Channel star meltdown, and they won't have to fight people's ideas of them like Taemin had to as he grew up. They can leave the kids' stuff behind. That being said, I think any new NCT Dream members should be at least 14 or 15. I know I just called them kids and babies, but that is because I am an old witchy woman who sees anyone younger than me as an absolute infant. There was talk that some trainees at SM that could join NCT Dream were as young as 10 and 11. No thank you, ma'am. They do not need to be exposed to the cruel world so young. 14 or 15 is still young, but seems more reasonable to be overall. Now let me go back to calling these teens infants while I rock the boat with this next opinion. I don't think NCT Dream should tour. I didn't personally have the experience of being an international superstar by the time I was 16. Hashtag NCT Dream problems. But I can imagine it can be a lot to balance.
You'll love it.
I can't go to Germany.
Why?
I got homework.
I'm gonna pretend you didn't say that.
No, I'm being serious.
I like to think of Dream as a practice ground, a place for members to grow and develop and be more than a trainee or a rookie. They get to do things like the Dream Concert and Dream Show, they go to special events, they appear on variety shows, and it introduces them to idol life without overwhelming them. But if they went on tour, it would be so messy. I'd rather leave them be for now, which gives them more time to create one of my favorite things, NCT vlogs. Oh, your favorite idols write their own music? Well, mine are YouTubers. Look people, this is primo content and all of you are sleeping on it. Why would you not want a behind-the-scenes look at Jaemin babying Jisung or Kun and Ten's love-hate relationship? All of the content they make for us is phenomenal. That being said, there is no better NCT YouTube series out there than JSMR. I don't like ASMR videos. And to be honest, I used to be pretty neutral about Jeno. But after watching all of the JSMR videos, I feel the great need in my heart to protect Jeno, and that includes from all of you JSMR haters out there. He is giving it 110% every time, and all I've seen on Twitter about it is complaints. How could you not love this content? How dare you disrespect my son? While we're talking about parents and kids, I feel I should also mention that Kun and Taeyong are great parents to the other members. Every now and then in the OT18 versus OT21 debate, I see people try and pit TY Track and Kunma against one another. Don't. They are both doing great. I don't think this is all that unpopular an opinion, but sometimes it needs to be said. Another debatable unpopular opinion is that Taeyong deserves to always be at the front. I used to be pretty neutral on TY Track too. But after seeing NCT 127 Live A this year, he became one of my favorites. His stage presence is unmatched, so of course he should be front and center. I don't mean that the others don't have great presence, but Taeyong really stands out from the crowd. This time I don't have a smooth transition to the next opinion, but I just want to say something that has been bugging me. The NCT and Ava Max collab should have been listed as NCTU. What a kick in the pants that was to the other members. Put their picture on the promotional stuff and the track cover and then not include them at all? At least in Shut Up and Dance everybody got to dance in the video. NCTU exists for things like this, to pick and choose which members get to perform, so why waste it? Another thing that has been bugging me is that Wakey Wakey was so cringy and nobody talks about it. So even though I haven't mentioned him once yet this whole video, Johnny is my NCT bias. Even so, I physically cannot listen to the Wakey Wakey intro without getting super creeped out. And that wig? Nightmarish. I came to listen to NCT, not to CJ and Silent Bob. Okay, so now it's time to hold on tight because this gal is about to get wild. I think Wavy has the best version of regular. Bear in mind, they are all the same song, and they all slap. But with Lucas opening the track, a crap load of coon vocals, and just about every other detail in the song and video, Wavy has the best regular version. 127's is obviously not bad, it is still the same song, but I find I'm always coming back to Wavy. Since we were on the topic of comparing 127 and Wavy, I think it's time I said it. I don't think Winwin should go back to NCT 127. This is probably my only opinion that might rub people the wrong way, and I don't want to say this to break Taeyong's little OT10 heart, but why should Winwin be in 127? He was there from the beginning and got no real screen time or lines. That's not any other member's fault, it's just a fact. But in Wavy, Winwin gets some more lines, he gets more screen time, and you can tell in all the videos that he's really come out of his shell more, probably because he doesn't have to translate everything in his head as a conversation happens. In Wavy, Winwin is one of the older members, and he gets to use everything he learned since his debut to help the other members grow. I don't think the time he spent in 127 was wasted, but I think it served its purpose and now he can move on and be a leader. And since I apparently have a death wish, I think it's time for my next opinion. I think Chungwoo did replace Winwin, but since when is that a bad thing? People talk about it like they should be mortal enemies or like it's saying one is better than the other. They are both talented young men. They both deserve all the success in the world. But of course Chungwoo was put into 127 to replace Winwin. He was literally given his lines and his dances in some songs. And good for Chungwoo, it got him out of SM's basement. Winwin was leaving anyway, why not give it to him? He's trained with the rest of them for years, so why shouldn't he get this shot? Saying Chungwoo replaced Winwin is only a bad thing if you treat it like a bad thing. Besides, Chungwoo gets way more lines than Winwin ever did. Let's lighten the mood up a bit with a completely random opinion. I think Wavy should attend the SM Entertainment Halloween party. I've been keeping this opinion to myself for a while, because some people are taking this very seriously. There was talk online that Wavy might have a concert or event or something to attend on Halloween in China. But here's the thing, the SM Halloween party is like the Met Gala, like the Oscars red carpet, like going to Comic-Con. I love to see idols dressed up, see their interests, and you can't tell me Henry, Yang Yang and Xiaojun wouldn't be total nutjobs, and I want to see it. Also, it's always a fun chance to see idols interact and get to know one another. That may seem silly, but there is a vacation on the line for the best costume winner, and missing one concert for a special work family event wouldn't be the end of the world. And that right there is my most selfish opinion. Now, as you can tell, I am an OT21 stan. I would do anything for all of them. Well, maybe not Haechan. Not for any reason really, he's just that K-pop boy I would not hesitate to fight for no reason. But I would still protect him, probably. Anyways, I just wanted to say that it is okay if you only like one unit of NCT. They are made to be marketed to different people. Just don't be a jerk about it. Like when OT21 stans are excited that NCT Dream members are talking about Wavy members, let them be in peace. They are happy. There's no need to spoil that just because you only like some of them. But also don't bully someone for only liking one or two units. It's not a requirement as an N citizen to love every single one of them. It just happens to be a perk. And that is all I have to say for today. Do you agree or disagree? Let me know. Or don't, honestly, it's a free world.